Been on a FN date. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need waiting for me down in Brazil. Had to go on for the kill. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. Yeah, our kids could be East African.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, a rematch of Super Bowl 56, and it should be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys came up short their last time out, trying to get back in the win column here. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First run now for Kyron Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. That means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And 7.
From the gun on 3rd down. Simpson. Washington's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Pass complete there to McCool. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Rams.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That throw right side here going to be incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Cam Taylor-Britt on the coverage.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 33. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Now this time he'll look to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
A gain of 18. That's another Rams first down.
Off the bootleg. Simpson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. They'll go with the keeper. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on fourth.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Patterson's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now Burrow. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. Now second and 3. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and then leads to the first and goal. White is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Rams' 3-yard line.
Swift. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Third and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. They'll run with Swift. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Team with a field goal as the kick is away. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but no heavy stuff just yet.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Number 83. A gain of 4 brings up third and 13.
3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Looking to throw. Simpson. He'll try and do this himself. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Simpson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Simpson able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on 3rd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
That's a The Rams on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 27.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. And 2nd down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Simpson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
8-yard loss on the play.
Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The offense on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Patterson's kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So all field goals so far, 6 3-yard scores. The kick is away. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd
Burrow
down.
looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They're just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now it's Burrow.
Rams 31-yard line.
Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have moved out in front.
Makes the score.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game. But one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put it in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. Operating from the gun, Simpson. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Looking to throw. Simpson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of 40.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Adams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now the Rams will signal. Will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
And the Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one swung out to Williams. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
At the 3-yard line.
2nd and 3. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Puka Nacua in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On the right side open is Gesicki. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
A 67-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, It's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home to take on the Jaguars. And it's Drake May. He's directing the offense well. This one goes for 29 yards, touchdown. Next up, it's New York, New York. Two teams that share MetLife Stadium, Jets and Giants.
An even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. He gets it complete to Harris. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Bengals
from the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the pickup.
Burrow will throw.
At the 29-yard line.
Open man is Chase, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16.
First down, Bengals.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. They'll run right here with Swift. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
McPherson's kick is good. And they have regained the lead. They don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. There's Kyron Williams running out for another possession. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though.
At the 30-yard
2nd and 6. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
He's going to launch it for Washington. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Cincinnati.
First down, and they go with Swift again. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
A handoff, Swift running to the left. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down, Bengals.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Burrow on play action. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
It's 2nd down and
from the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. DeAndre Swift with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It's caught here by Adams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Washington with the catch, middle of the field. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Gain of 5. Brings up
from the gun on 3rd down. Simpson. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. And as you take topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow them down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. They'll give it to Harris on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 37. Give them 18 on the play.
18 on the play. And the Bengals 1st down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the Rams 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Burrow. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his 1st punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
Back to throw.
7.
Simpson.
23-yard line.
He'll drop this down to Williams. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Simpson. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
4-yard gain.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. To the right side and intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
McPherson's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Burrow looking to pass. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Now it's Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. DeAndre Swift with his 14th touchdown here this 4th quarter.
13.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Simpson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Caught on the right side by Adams. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
Back to
10.
throw. Simpson. Complete to Washington.
Simpson's pass.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Operating from the gun, Simpson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 21 yards away. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by a replay official. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Set to kick off.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st down, Bengals.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. That was short one to Gesicki. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. as he'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Second down at the 16-yard line.
Now a toss for Swift left side. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame.
They'll run again. And he will have the Bengals first down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
At the 6-yard line. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go.
So it's the Bengals who come away with a win, and the man leading the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around.
And bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want this shit now and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've